What is up, everybody? And today we are back with episode 17 of Farming Simulator 2017. Currently, it has been about 3 weeks, well, 2.5, that I've released a video. Partially, one weekend I was sick, and that is this weekend, and it's just been a long week, and work, and all that good stuff. So, what I'm going to do is come back at you with episode 17, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. So you guys might have not remembered, but in the last episode, the long time ago episode, we had debated on getting a seeder. The seeder basically allowed us to plant and recultivate without having to do them both. So it saved the money. Instead of paying double the work, we were doing it all in one times of pay. So we now have enough money to do that. I have got a few little small $3,000 missions, play a little bit in the game until it got daylight, and acquired probably another 11,000 since I've been starting here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is buy that seeder. We're going to go ahead and keep the other seeders due to the fact, or keep the other stuff due to the fact we might use them someday. Might not, never know. But we're going to stand by. We can just buy it. So also, I'm going to show you guys something that I put in the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I think it's pretty cool. So there's these little floodlight trailers that eventually maybe we'll get a couple of and see how they do. Got that. We got some transport trailers somewhere in here. I don't remember exactly where. I think they're in the tippers thing. Or no, maybe they're not. Maybe they're in the misc thing. No. Are they in this thing? See, I wish they made a mods thing where you could just tell where all your mods were, because that's annoying. You gotta go like dig for it. Oh, you know where it was? It was in baling, because it's considered a bale trailer. Yeah, it's these. These are actually transport trailers. They have like tons of straps. Very cool for machines and stuff if you're trying to get it somewhere very quick. So let's go ahead and run down there. We're gonna take our nice tractor. Go ahead and leave that there. So we'll go ahead and pick up the new sower and use that for this field. I'm hoping it does a good enough job, gets it done real quick, and we can basically get this all planted in an episode. Also, we need to start kind of thinking on what we're going to do, whether we start to expand or not. I'm starting to feel like them two fields are producing enough to start collecting some cash. We got enough machines for right now. I'm not really feeling like buying anything else, so I'm dying to see where we go. Just see if maybe we do go farther or not with the whole growing of fields. Honestly, if I was picking a field to bet with to buy, I'm thinking field 18, 19, 16, one of them, cheap ones, maybe 24. Something that isn't crazy money, but something where we can expand it. Even this, I mean, that one obviously is a bigger money, but definitely still, you can make some more land out of it. That's the kind of field I want to invest in. We don't have anything to sell right now, but hopefully we can change that. Again, I apologize that no videos came out and it's been a while, and yeah, I'm fixing that all tonight though. It's Saturday and I'm recording, a couple different videos, a few different games. We'll see how it all goes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Like I said, I'm sorry I took a break, but kind of just needed it. It's been a while. So I decided I would do some videos on it. So I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to do what I do. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy back to the thing here. I like that light that goes around the thing. It's pretty unique. Does it have any beacon lights? Nope. So we'll go ahead and get this back to to base and then get him started. I think it's gonna be a pretty pricey thing to pay to get the fertilizer and seed and stuff like that for this, but I'm glad that we ran the other guy empty in one seed and didn't refill it and spend 3 or 4,000 on that. Um, that way, if we have two farms that are far apart, and let's say I get a tractor, acquire another extra tractor, I'll be able to have two fields getting planted, even though it'll cost me double. Hopefully, eventually that'll pay enough where I can get another one of these or something like that. I'm keeping them because they don't have enough value to sell, if that makes any sense. And some of you guys, it will make sense. Some of you will say, "Why don't you just sell them, get three or 4,000?" Basically, it's not worth that because to me they're worth more than that to use. And until really they show that they're costing more to upkeep than to keep or than to sell, then I'll determine what I'll do. But right now they're not that bad. So we're going to go ahead and bring this all the way at the end entrance so we can get this filled up. Hopefully everything goes easy with this, and it works just as how it's supposed to. I'm not anticipating that it'll give us any issues, but you never know. Alright. So we're going to have to go here first and let that fill up. While we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and... Well, really, everything's out of the way. I mean, all the baling stuff and whatever will... Eventually we'll... Okay, so I think that's all we need. Pretty sure. And what is growing, or what is making the money? It is the soybeans. So I think we're going to take a break from baling. And we are going to change the... Got to figure out how to do it first. Change... Alright, soybeans. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and get him settled in here. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I didn't give this that it needs? Maybe? Let me go ahead and see. Pallets and solid liquid, big bags, solid fertilizer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got this guy everything I could. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him ready to seed. Like I said, I mean, it's not the biggest upgrade, obviously, that you can get, but as long as it makes us some sort of money. And tank is empty. What tank is empty? We just filled them. I'm trying to think if we're missing something here. It's not letting me fill up any more of this. Oh, it is letting me get some of that, though. Okay, so it looks like whatever that blue bag stuff was, solid fertilizer, we need to buy a placeable for solid fertilizer. Because we have the sprayer part, but we don't have all that down yet. So, solid, here we go. Oh, of course, we don't have enough money. That sucks. I know I just went on a huge rant about not doing this, but I'm going to do it because I'm in dire need of the money at this time. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of these. That way it gives us enough money to work with right now. They're out of our way. We don't have to deal with them. I am buying the right thing. Yes, solid fertilizer. I hope. Okay, so let's go ahead and push this bad boy back into action. That is a good hookup though, that we have all this right here. We don't have to deal with the pallets. We don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. It all works. That's just a shame that it has to go that way, and we get to get rid of our other stuff. Because now if we have two fields, unfortunately, we're only going to be able to plant at one time. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll let him plant. Let's go ahead and start moving equipment around and get kind of more cleaned up. Alright, so as far as logging and stuff goes, we are going to continue that in the next episode. But for right now, we are going to just kind of leave that stuff all here. And let's get our harvester all squared away. We can leave it right over here for right now, because he'll be harvesting. And that works there. But all the baling stuff I'm going to move next to that corner, just so it's out of the way. It's easier to deal with it. And eventually I will need to come by and grab that from them, or grab that extra seeding tank on the front from that tractor and put it back on this one. I had it on this one, and then I took it off when I started using it more and more, so eventually we'll get it back on there. But as you see, it's going to move a lot quicker than it used to. So we just got to be quick and hope for the best here, that everything works out. Eventually we need to get a stump grinder, start getting all these stumps gone. You know, I think about selling, or I think about how dumb it was to sell the Bobcat when I had it. But then, you know, I look at it and I say how hard it was for me to understand that whole aspect of that, and I really don't miss it. So really, I'm just thinking about getting a regular stump grinder and a little tree cutter thing for the front loader, and being able to deal with it like that too. So we'll go ahead and wait till he's done. But I mean, again, it's going to be very quick kind of deal here with how quickly this whole thing works. And if you actually follow this, it's going to work out to be a really good, perfect thing for them to go back and forth, you know, for how he's going to do this. So I find that kind of cool. So let me just see. Buddy, I didn't want you to do this. No. We're going to abandon you from that, and we're going to get you set up the right way. See, I don't like sometimes when I have that happen, but I understand why it happens. So ideally, to make this right for this seeder, and it's different for every seeder because the length of where they meet, but to make this look right, or to make this guy do it right, we need to come by and plow basically this dirt path away, and then he will continue on and we won't have to do this. So next time, now we know what to do. But now we shouldn't have a problem. We should be able to just handle it and do it. Alright. And we don't need that extra tank right now, but I do want to see, can we start spraying and all? And unfortunately we cannot. Alright, that's alright. But I mean, imagine how long Right now we would have been 3 rows. You know, this thing does basically 3 rows of what that other one did, or 2, I forget. But I mean, imagine how far back. Right now he probably would have been like midway with this little tiny field over here, and this guy's almost, you know, halfway done. So I definitely like this a lot more. What I'm going to do is stop the video, let it speed up, and let him finish, and then we'll come back and regroup on what we're going to do. Okay guys, what is up? We are back to continue the video, and right now we are going to go ahead and jump in this tractor, speed up time. While we're doing that, we are going to go ahead and get some fuel. This tractor is low in fuel. I'm trying to think what else. Actually, we can cut this trailer loose. We're just going to go grab some fuel right now. I went ahead and put the fertilizer extra tank in the near the blue tractor so we can hook up to it. As soon as they sprout, we're going to go ahead and get that all situated. Go ahead and get to let's go see something. Hold on. Alright, so we got the lovely gas station here. We need to fuel our tractor all the way up. So really what we're going to be getting into after this is doing obviously the harvest to it, but I want to see, did any of these sprout? No. Let's go ahead and, so we don't have to damage the crop once they do sprout, we're going to go and get hooked up to this. That one is empty, which does us no good. And we're still fueling up with this one. It's an expensive tractor to fuel. I'm guessing it takes $6.50. $6.30. Okay. So $8.56. Not a bad day at all. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and get down to the field, and we will go ahead and pick up our lovely cedar and kind of get it squared away for the next time we get a plant. I'm really hoping that we can harvest in this episode, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes, and we'll see in time. So let's go ahead and hook up to the cedar. Actually, what can we do besides that? Because I went ahead and moved the barrels and stuff out of the way that was in the way. I always do more than I talk about. It's all good. Alright. So let's go ahead and fill these up. That way this is all full. We're going to have to come back it up again. Alright, so we got enough to go ahead and be ready for the next field. Well, the next time we got to do it. Let's go ahead and shut all this off. Is this ready to start spraying yet or not? I mean, wow. And unfortunately, that has not changed either. So let me go ahead, and that's my dog. Give me a quick second. What is up, everybody? So we are back, and we're going to go ahead and turn on the sprayer as soon as I can get the button to work. Okay, so what we are going to do is go ahead and spray the field. I want to get this done as quick as possible. We're only going to get one fertilizer sprayer done on this field. I forgot when I was letting it sit, I actually planted both these fields, and when I let it sit, I had the time up to 30, and by the time I got back, it was already this high. So we have about 2 out of the 3 things done. Ideally, you're supposed to spray this twice, and then when you plant, you automatically get 1 seeding, basically. So ideally, we're going to miss out a little on that, but that's okay. I'm not, too upset by it, but I was hoping, obviously, that we get max yield out of it because it's soybeans. But what we can go ahead and do is I'm going to hire a worker to finish this, and I want to get him ready to start harvesting. Because as soon as we get a chance, we are going to speed up time and get this guy working. And let's see. Let's go ahead and clean up this vehicle. Well, I mean clean up the seeder. So far, very impressed with the seeder. I do like it. I think it's a good purchase, good buy. It does the job. If you guys are looking to buy a seeder and you have 100 grand and you're debating whether you should hold out, I think honestly this is the perfect size to do a decent field. Obviously, bigger fields like field field 5 and stuff. I mean, you're gonna want multiples seeders doing that. It takes a while. I'd say your best bet or biggest farm that I would ever really use this for is like field 25, 28, 30, 26. Past that, I'd have 2 seeders probably working the farm to get it done. So now what we can go ahead and do is we'll let him finish seeding, or not seeding, finish spraying. But ideally, I need to get the wheel loader back over to the. I need to get the wheel loader back over to the tree area so we can start to get more wood. I could do wood chips. Should I do wood chips? No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think if I need. I'm not gonna do wood chips. I'm just gonna leave this. That way we can do more when we have just this. We don't need the actual shovel for this. So we'll go ahead and drive on over there while we wait for him to get done. Maybe get a couple trees laid out and ready. Ideally, I thought that this would make more money doing this, but it's not really that profitable. Thinking about it, it's not making me a lot of money, so I kind of took a little break from it. But I have different ways of coming at it. There was this mod that I installed, which is a trailer that actually is longer, tows better, has an open end, so you can actually load more logs in. Bigger and longer than actually having to cut them all, and it makes for a very nice, easy loading job. Had a little bit of trouble when I first leased it with my friend, but besides that, I mean, it's been working really good. So we'll go ahead. And I apologize for that. I forgot that I'm recording, so I don't usually think. All right, so we need to get this out of this guy's field. And we're backwards on it. Hopefully the farmer doesn't know who did all this damage to his farm, because I think he'd be pretty upset. I know I would. Alright, so what trees can we drag on out of here that are not being used whatsoever? Or I mean not being used, I mean not such a hassle to get out of here. I know we had a lot of trees that I cut down when I left. Okay, I want to lift this up in the air. And then you kind of just zoom out and see. I didn't realize you could zoom out this far. Wow. I had no clue that you could actually zoom out this far. I know you could zoom out, but this is... Wow, this is nice. And I know I haven't played this game in a while. That video you guys watched is actually old, the one I did with my friend. So it's nothing recent, nothing new. It's old. So let's go ahead and drop that tree right there. And then we'll come by and get any trees down there? No. Alright, let's get this one, next one. Okay. Ideally, that was not what I wanted to do, but it happened. So let's go ahead and put this back open, and I'm just going to push this forward. Alright, so we got all that cleared out. Anything here that we can take? Not like that. We're not going to be able to take that one because that's in the way. Tell you what, can we get up here by any chance? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Probably should have did this in drive instead of reverse, but sometimes you just gotta live on the wild side here. Oh man, come on. Alright. So now I just gotta get this one down here. And we're good on that. And then we'll get one more and we'll check up and oh, no, 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 no. I just caught that? Are you kidding me? I forgot that I had the time all the way up. Is this stuff even, like, still good? Luckily, I caught that because that could have been bad. why is this taking forever to grow? So we are gonna have to put this on a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't do its rain or whatever it looks like it's trying to do. Let's get him started. Let's go ahead and get this guy back here. I'm just gonna put him. Just gonna park this right here. I'm not gonna deal with this anymore or doing that anymore. As soon as he gets done spraying, you can go spray the other field. And the trailer is there, and I believe the trailer is empty. Hope it is. That's weird that that like grows like that. And the trailer is empty. So I'm hoping it doesn't do this hailing snow or whatever it looks like it's gonna do. I'm hoping at least this gets. Oh man, this is not good. I'm hoping this does not do this right now. Because ideally we gotta get this harvest done. Okay, so I got dark solid green. So as soon as he gets around here, I'm gonna literally just turn it to 120 and see where we go with it. Is the guy that's spraying doing anything? Like, I feel like he's spraying and it's not doing. I'm going to go ahead and kill this sprayer as soon as he's done here, because I need to get him back so he can. I mean, maybe we just won't spray I was going to say maybe we won't spray the other field, but I don't know if that's smart to do. I just want to see something. So we're going to shut this off. Shut him off, I should say. And then I want to drive next to here. I just want to see, is there any difference? And unfortunately, it's raining. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this done. And he stopped because it is raining. So unfortunately, we're going to have to get through this storm. Alright guys, so I'm going to conclude the episode. We're going to have to wait till next episode, looks like, till the storm passes by. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all what you do best. Leave me comments on what you thought of the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.